So, we're going to brush hair. I mean, my hair is pretty much brushed. I've just been kind of going through it on and off for the last couple hours because I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get out of here. I mean, I should be in a rush. But today, I'm just not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. And I really do like this Vacuum County shirt because I haven't worn it in a while. I was thinking it kind of looks like an old newspaper, like the edging, like the brown paper, like how paper browns with age. I just love that look to it. Or it has that wanted poster, like just kind of old westy kind of thing to the shirt. It's not like if I were going into a store, I never would have picked out a shirt like this. But because my friend Aya made it, I just think it's so unique and special, and it has her painting on it too. So yeah, it's kind of cool, and it's the cover art from her book Vacuum County. So why not share what I'm wearing today? Anyway, so it's an amble shirt. It's pretty comfortable too. Nice big stretchy type shirt. My name is my channel. Yeah. Just watch me brush my hair. Or you can listen to me talk. My name is my channel. I'm just here to share hair. Like, that's it. Here. You can watch or not. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna tell another story. Like, I don't ever want to, like, I'm not gonna give away a lot of details because, deals with people in real life. But here's a fun story about how, very quickly, if you're a woman and you want to meet someone and the only reason you would kind of want to meet a guy that approaches you is because you're interested in having a relationship with them. And you're not, like, into the casual friends with benefits thing. So anyway, a lot of guys will portray themselves as being like, oh, I'm just not ready for a relationship. Like, I just can't do it. So, I knew this about this guy. Very casual. He's not looking for a relationship. Yes, I know all that. But, we hung out one time, and I was kind of curious, like, why did you run up to me and, like, say I'm attractive and say you want to spend time with me, but then you just say that, oh, you want with me as friends with benefits. So I try to, and you say you don't want a relationship. But there's always something in those situations going on deeper behind the surface. So in this one scenario, I figured out it wasn't that he didn't want a relationship. This is the fun part. He was in an off and on again relationship, and he just wanted to have a special female friend that wouldn't pressure him. So yeah, so I kind of dig around a bit because, like, I'm not into all this friends with benefits thing. And I told him that, and then I also told him, well, why don't you want to date me? Like, I don't usually do that, but, like, when somebody just thinks that they can tell me, oh, I want a friends with benefit arrangement, when I never said that I wanted that. In this case, I just was like, well, I could have just kept my mouth shut. But he'd already kind of made an assumption about me that I wasn't into. So I just went ahead and asked him. So, like, why is it that you don't want to be in a relationship with me or date me when you act a certain way? And his answer was so wishy-washy. It was like, I already knew, but he basically outed himself. So, like, when a guy says he just wants, like, things casual and friends with benefits, that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to date someone else and he doesn't want to have a relationship with someone else. It could mean he's in a relationship with someone else and he wants other people for when that person's not around, which is even worse. Like, okay, just if you're a casual guy and that's what you want and other people like it, that sort of thing, I don't get it. I did tell him this, and I'm glad I finally told this. I think it's a breakdown of society. I really do. Like, I know a lot of people who are into this casual dating culture, they're not going to like to hear that, but society is breaking down. Anybody who's okay with casual friends with benefits, it's sad because it's a very selfish thing. The whole concept, like, I'm just going to think about myself and be single and mingle and not, like, have a, but then still want companionship from somebody of the opposite sex. Is a very hypocritical thing, in my opinion, because, like, relationships are often something that people can build each other up, get inspiration. Of course, as a single person, you can do things on your own. But if you truly just want to be a single person focusing on yourself, then why are you going out and spending time with women? Like, why? Why don't you just go work on your project? Like, be a hermit. Just be a complete hermit. And this guy, like, it was kind of funny, like, because he said, well, you seem to have a lot of time on your hands. And I said, no, not really. I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt of getting to know you and talking to you. And it came out he did have a girlfriend, okay? And I know he was dating her because he finally admitted, like, these people that were in some pictures with him was his girlfriend, not his friend, and that they were on and off again, but he wasn't sure about wanting a relationship with her. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. He finally, like, revealed that when I pushed him to the point of saying, well, what is it about your whole casual dating thing? Like, he admitted he just was scared of, like, he wasn't gonna date me, but he was also dating her, but he wasn't sure, and it got more and more pathetic, okay? Like, I don't care about that. Like, you are the most lame guy, okay? You're in a relationship with this girl, and I looked at something she posted, and I don't know if it was about her or someone else, but I got the impression that he hurt her feelings and that they were in a relationship. And after that, I want nothing to do with this person, even as a friend, because I'm like, I'm not interested in anything casual with me. That was never gonna happen. But just even as a friend, because he's like, well, we could be friends. No, you don't get to pick and choose what you want. You don't get to pick different, like, chocolates out of the box, okay? And it was so weird because he told me, oh, we're going out of town. I said, oh, what are you doing? He goes, I'm gonna go visit my uncle or something, and like some sort of family trip. And when he was approaching me to talk to me and say he wanted to hang out later, I found out later on, oh, he's in a long distance relationship with that on and off again lady. And he goes to visit her in different places. Like this one time when he was supposedly going to visit his uncle in Mexico, he was gonna go visit that woman, like, because he finally admitted that he goes to visit her when she has jobs abroad. I'm like, okay, good luck to you two, but that's why, okay, some people aren't gonna like this, but if a guy or a gal ever says, I'm just into casual dating, you need to dig a little bit deeper. You can either leave them alone if you believe that this whole casual dating culture is a breakdown in society, which I do. You can just leave them alone and just not respond to them. Or since you know what they are and you're not really interested in that, you can dig a little bit deeper and try and figure out, like, why are they even trying to be in contact with you? And with this particular person, it was weird because he was in contact with me because I guess he was hoping maybe I would buy some of his products. Like, I guess he thinks he can sell some sort of Amway things to people. Like, oh my god, he mentioned earlier that he started with Amway. And do you know Amway's for some Tupperware? Like, it's a pyramid scheme. And I tried, like, oh, this person, oh, doing blah, but now they're just into selling things to people, their friends, and recruiting their friends. And like they have these little, and there's nothing wrong with having a side business, but they have side businesses to promote these pyramid schemes because they're like, oh, the more people they bring in, they might make some money. And it's just chasing this false hope. Like maybe they do make some money here and there, but he would always be like, hey, I don't have money to go to the movies. Can you pay for my ticket? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And then like he has money to fly to Mexico and Italy because you see, I'm not dumb. I figured it out. Like, he's a cute guy, okay? So I guess he says these charming things to various women that, I don't know, they think he's really cute and he's really sweet. And some people just think if somebody's cute and sweet and they're saying nice things like, hey, I kind of like this person. I might buy them a movie ticket, or I don't know, I might treat them to dinner. Like, it was really weird. I'm like, so I finally told him, I said, you know, this is a breakdown in society. A lot of women still like guys who are in the chivalry. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, like some women still like guys who pay for dinner and who open doors and things like that. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, I just was so bored with this person because he was always thinking about himself, okay? And some of the things he liked about me might have been nice, but it was just kind of strange. Like, he told me that, like, part of my leg was really pale, and people put bleaching cream on their skin to look pale like that. And I'm like, okay, that's just, like, I'm lighter when I'm not in the sun. Like, I would never put bleaching cream on my skin. How many levels of weird is that? Oh my word. I was just like, yeah. So he's very into the aesthetics. Okay, he's a cute looking guy, good job. But there's men that are good looking too, and they don't do all that stuff. They don't put bleaching cream on their skin or wear, I don't know, this and that. Like, they're just healthy and active, and they're not. It was just like, okay, He's part of the aesthetics world though. And he even told me like the one time when he was surprised I talked about like history and books and stuff and things that have nothing to do with like what procedures I was getting done to myself. And I'm like, I've never done procedures to myself. I'm just a natural human being. Like I don't see, that's the funny thing. Like all these people who are into the cosmetic procedures, like they make you think, oh, like you need to do all this stuff to look good. But I think people who are just healthy and eat a balanced diet and active, like they look good anyway, and they look better than the people that do all that fake stuff. And I don't know, if he was willing to do one thing, what else is he willing to do? And I don't really care. You want to do all that, fine. But it just, I finally realized I was just like, anytime somebody says that they're only into something casual, you can either leave them alone and just not talk to them and just accept, okay, they're that kind of person. Or maybe you can dig a little bit deeper and figure out, are they really into something casual, or do they just think that you're another woman or man that'll go for that and they have somebody else on the side? Because some people, I guess, need a lot of stimulation. I don't know, they're not happy with just one person. Like, they need a little bit of everything. But they want a lot of things on the side that will buy them a movie ticket. And oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going to ask me to pay for his movie ticket. You know, it'd be one thing if you want to pay for yours and I pay for mine. But when you ask me, no. I'm into old-fashioned kind of guys that earn their money and want to impress a lady, and even I wouldn't want to be his girlfriend. Like, even this woman he was telling me about, I feel sorry for her because I know, like, maybe they have a chance to be together, but in this case, I'm like, he's still cheap. Like, I remember things he said. He's like, oh, let's go see the airship, but we can't go into this one part of the airship because I might have to park. You know, it's one thing to be frugal, but he's super cheap. And it's not because he doesn't have money to spend, it's because he wants to spend money on things for himself. Like, he likes to save his money back for him to go do whatever he needs to do. So he would be with this person, and then, I don't know, they'd always be about themselves and what they want to do. And, like, it was so weird. It was the weirdest experience, but I realized, too, like, talking to this person made me, like, kind of not feel good. Like, he'd want to talk to me, but yeah, we have nothing in common. And this was the first time I talked to someone where they actually made me feel bad. Like, it wasn't, he said a couple of rude things to me and then apologized. By the way, he said that he was wrong and he apologized, so I accepted his apology, but I should have realized something. That's who he is. Like, he will tear someone down unless they do what he wants them to do. And I don't know. I guess that works for some people. Like, I guess there's a lot of people out there that are okay with some cute guys saying some nice things, and then they buy them something, or they buy something from them. I don't know. Like, women that just don't, either they have a boyfriend and they want something on the side, or they don't want anything serious, and they don't, like, care to investigate why he doesn't want anything serious. Because I'll tell you this, every time a guy says that he isn't ready for a relationship, he is ready for a relationship with a particular woman. He just likes to play his numbers game, okay? Some women do this too, but a lot of guys do this. They play their numbers game. They like to have a lot of people on tap. And I told them, I think this is a breakdown of society. And like my mom has always said, you need to go to church to meet relationship-oriented men. And I think that's true. Like, I don't think that's the reason you should go to church. But I do think, like, if you want to meet a relationship-oriented person, you need to probably go to church or join some sort of club where, I don't know, if you're secular, maybe a civics club or something. I'm not saying you have to be religious, but you just want to do more activities. You don't really just want to meet randoms on the street, or, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea, because there's going to be a lot of people that are in relationships, but they're going to say that they don't want a relationship with other people, hoping somebody will fall for it, and you don't want to fall for it, okay? Don't fall for it, like, seriously. Just don't do it. Like, if there's ever someone that tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship, That's not true, because he's probably ready for a relationship, or she's probably ready for a relationship with someone that's unavailable at the moment. But they can't be alone, okay? Like, they claim, like, oh, they don't need a relationship, but, like, they feel lonely, or they want to make that person jealous. Like, that's the funny thing, because if somebody was really working on their goals, they'd be a hermit. Like, if they didn't want a relationship, they wouldn't be out, like, seeking out women. They would be out, I don't know, doing whatever they do for their business. They'd just be working on that. They wouldn't be, they do want companionship. They just don't want the commitment. And I have zero respect for people like that. So I always do my little investigative work. Probably next time if somebody says something like that to me, I'll just keep my mouth shut. But in this case, I just thought it was so strange that you come on strong to me like that. I'm walking, by the way. How I met this person. I'm walking home. I walk past a gym. I happen to look in the gym because there's something on the ground that kind of caught my eye that I'd never seen before. It had like fake grass, which I just thought was kind of strange. Like, why would you put fake grass in a gym? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of different, and I was trying to figure it out, but it was interesting, it was different, and it just kind of caught my eye, and I just kind of looked, and I kept walking, and this guy ran out, and he said, "Hi, how you doing? Oh my gosh, you look so good. I remember you from years ago. You lost weight, blah, blah, blah," which, by the way, I guess he'd seen me many years ago, and he kind of knew me from passing, but I don't even remember who he was. Like, okay, like he just was like, "Oh, you look so good, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what are you doing?" And I said, "I'm walking home. Do you want to ride?" And like, he really came on super strong to me. Like, he approached me in a way that a guy approaches a woman when they're interested in them, not like, "Oh, hi, how are you doing?" It was not chill. He ran after me, okay, and like was, "Hey, how are you?" Like, he went really fast. Kind of like, okay, so you do all that, but then in the end when I questioned him, he's like, "Well, I just want to be friends, but it's not that I'm not interested in you." He goes, "I am interested in you as more than a friend, but I don't want to be more than friends." Okay. It was weird, and I don't do weird, so bye to him. And that was just my weird, fun situation with an interesting person who, yeah. So if you like these casual culture things, I do think they're selfish. I do think they're a breakdown of society. I also think a lot of the people who claim to only want a casual relationship are lying to others. They are in some kind of relationship with someone, they're having a problem with that person, and they want companionship because they really can't be alone. That's the funny thing, ironically, like I try to give that person a chance saying, "Well, do you like to see if maybe just being open to telling that person, well, do you actually want to try and get in a relationship?" And he said, "Well, you must just know, are you lonely and you just want my time?" I said, "No, I was just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but no, I would never, like, no. That person really is something else, like, to think, like, that I'm not naive." So anyway, I'm not even upset about it. I will never dig again when somebody says something like that to me. But it has made me like scale way back. A lot. Like, I'm not an outgoing person at all, but I've scaled it back. Like, I don't approach men anyway. But yeah, I've really super scaled it back to where somebody's gonna have to show me over like several occasions they actually are somebody looking for something more deep and substantial than just like some casual thing. And if you're not, I'm okay being single and by myself. I don't want to be part of that casual dating scene because usually there's more to it. There are some guys, they just always want to be casual, but that's not true. Pretty much I've seen on several different occasions there will be this guy who says, "I'm not ready for a relationship." But he will have broken up with one girl and he'll tell another girl, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. But then there's this other girl that he wants to date and she's unavailable. And the minute she breaks up with her boyfriend or she becomes available, he's very much ready for a relationship. So it's not... Be skeptical at all times of anybody who tells you, I just am into casual dating. And I'm sure women do this too. I've heard about women doing this, but it's a little bit more men, okay? And here it is, guys. I'm calling out casual culture is broken. There's something wrong with you if you think it's okay. Look, and I called out ladies that are kind of catty to each other, but I can call out guys too. Like, I can call out both people from either gender, like behavior that's not good. So I'm calling out guys who actually think it's okay to tell women that they just want a casual relationship, unless that woman has approached you and she's like coming on to you and says, I don't want a relationship, I'm just into casual things. You have disrespected her 127% to even assume that she's into that, okay? Because a lot of people aren't, they don't really need to do things for some rando guy who doesn't want to pay for his own movie tickets. Like, assess every situation you're in. Like, unless you're really, really okay with just like casual interactions that have no attachment and that makes you feel gratified, to me it feels hollow, because I would rather spend my time with myself or with friends and have stimulating conversations where there's nothing like romantic about it, because I think there needs to be a separation. I think when we start to blur the lines between these things, people do get confused, and people can say there's no confusion, but there's always confusion later on. Somebody will become attached, one person probably won't be attached, or maybe some people both become attached, and there's always going to be some confusion. And this can happen in a relationship too, by the way, where long-term relationships where you'll hear one person saying, well, we see each other, but not as much as I like, or like this person isn't really committing, like we're dating, but we're not like really together, and we've been dating for years, but there's like no commitment. Like, to me, like, what is the point of that? Like, this person, like those, like I've actually seen this where people are like, well, I've been dating this person for several years, and we spend some time together, but not much, or we're not like talking about any kind of serious commitment. And the people in those situations are usually frustrated because they think this person's going to come around and change, but they're probably not, because those might be some of the few cases where maybe that person's perfectly okay just never being in a committed relationship. Or maybe, here's the thing too, once they meet that person that rings their bell, they will definitely be ready for a relationship, just like the other scenario, the guy who I saw that he said like he wasn't ready for a relationship, but he had just broken up with his girlfriend, and he seemed kind of upset about that, even though he wasn't committing to her. Like, surprise! He told me he never told his girlfriend in 8 months that he loved her. He never said it once. He goes, oh, she was upset about that. I'm thinking, well, gee, I can't figure out why. But then she went to go visit her ex on her boyfriend on her birthday, and he was upset about it. So they broke up. But then after they broke up, he met this other girl, and she wasn't quite available for him because he was available for her. But the minute and he didn't want a relationship with anybody, but the minute she broke up with her boyfriend, they were together like that, and they seem to be really together now. Like, so I'm just telling you, anytime someone says they're not ready for a relationship, that's not true. Once they meet the right person, they will be ready. Or that right person is there, but they can't be with that person, but they're afraid to be alone. They'll criticize someone else for maybe wanting a relationship, but they are actually the ones. By the way, anytime someone criticizes others for, oh, you're afraid to be alone, or you're starving for a relationship and I'm not, actually, they're talking about themselves, because they're the ones that want the benefit of a relationship without the commitment. And to me, that's hollow, and it's better to be single and not date people like that, or not spend time with people like that, I mean, I guess you have to make your own assessment, but I think, like, I always hold out for people that are going to make a commitment. And if you can't make a commitment, I'm not interested in you. So, like, I don't see the point of dating lots of people. Like, if I find somebody that's commitment oriented and I can see they have a follow through and they're not hung up on another person, then yeah, maybe I will be in a relationship someday. But right now, I'm okay being single because I need someone who has a strong commitment level, like for life, not for just like rando things or like just iffy kind of relationship. Like, I want something that's good, and I think it's better to hold out for something that's good as opposed to just like casual culture or pretending that you don't want a relationship with someone when you're really like in a relationship with someone but telling other people you're not. There's a lot of weird idiosyncrasies, and I think it is a breakdown of society. I do. Some people can disagree with me and think, oh, it's okay, like casual dating's all good, like it's just options. Look, I'm not saying you can't date, but this whole casual culture where people want the benefits of a relationship without the commitment, I think that's a problem. Like, I really do. Like, I don't think you get all the prizes in the box. You can't have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. So either you pick one or the other, be a hermit, or start becoming invested in other people, which helps to elevate you as a person. Partnerships, things like that. It's okay to be an individual, but if you're always just thinking about yourself, people are going to see after a while. I don't know. I'm not impressed with a guy that is constantly thinking about himself. It's not impressive. Like, just like I can call out behavior of women, I can call out behavior of men too. Like, I think everybody can improve in these ways. So anyway, that's my opinion. Thanks for watching.